Hello, love. It's Willingness 240. Welcome back to Pikmin. Day 2. Let's go off to the Forest of Hope before we all die. Okay, I can't do that anymore. Hey guys. As I said, we're going to the Forest of Hope. Our last shot at survival. Probably. I mean, there were minor, well, pretty obvious hints not to go back to the impact site, so don't do that. I've done that before, it's a mistake. But, so I'm gonna take out all my 25 beautiful red Pikmin here. And, yeah, let's go take down some pellets. In case you weren't here, last time, we crash landed on a planet after having a nice meeting with an asteroid, and we enslaved an alien race to do our bidding. I gotta say, man, Almar like climbed to the top social class real quick. Like, he must have some sort of charm the game doesn't really elaborate on. But that's just probably a conspiracy theory. Anyway, so we're wrecking down this barrier right now. There's really nothing else to talk about other than this grass here. Now, granted, I should have had my Pikmin pick that grass first, because when you do, it drops a nectar-like substance, which makes them go and their leaves on their heads transform into flowers, and when they're flowers, they run faster. They basically do everything faster and better. It's just, I really probably should have done that first. I don't know if it actually makes the barrier go down quicker, but it probably does. And you gotta be careful though with the nectar, because one single Pikmin can gulp it all up, while otherwise you could just have like this huge mass of Pikmin go at the one thing. You leave one Pikmin in the wrong spot and it's all gone. Now that we've got all flower Pikmin, we encounter our first real enemy, the dwarf Bulborb. And we squish it to death. A la Mario. Now, I got something I didn't really elaborate on yet. If you have the same color pellet as if your Pikmin take back a pellet the same color as the Pikmin, you get typically a Pikmin bonus. For example, instead of just getting one Pikmin from these pellets, you get 2. And instead of getting 10 from this, I believe it's 20, but I could be wrong. Honest. I'm sorry! Now, if a dwarf Bulborb eats some Pikmin, if you kill him before he's done chewing on it, then you can still rescue that Pikmin. So, you know, the Pikmin will probably have like PTSD or something, but, you know, he's alive, so all's well. Going back to base to pluck a lot of Pikmin. Oh no, please. Yeah, it's kind of a nice thing. If any of you have played Pikmin 3 out there, you have 3 captains doing this. It goes by incredibly fast. Not to mention, I believe it's actually just flat out faster per captain. So, oh, yeah. Anyway, we're gonna go ditch these last few Pikmin, because, I mean, there's only 4. Fun fact, if you have your Pikmin stay underground overnight, they actually become flowers, so you don't need any nectar. But now here, we have a spotted Bulborb. First, actually dangerous enemy. Now, what you want to do is be a complete jerk and just rush his bum. Dead. Not a single Pikmin gone. Made him look like a joke. Poor guy. Well, we don't know this shit, but you know. I've been ignoring this for quite a while. It's the Eternal Fuel Dynamo. It has an unlimited energy supply. It won't have to worry. Oh, I won't have to worry about saving electricity anymore. This will make my fight for survival a bit easier. Now, personally, I don't care an incredible amount about what it does, as long as it's a thing and it's a piece of worship. And we should get it. And we're one Pikmin short. Come on. Okay, we got a couple Pikmin left over here, so why not work on our numbers a bit? Oh, okay. Something about Pikmin AI that's a bit obnoxious. Like, you throw them at one pellet, they break the flower, it falls to the ground, you're like, okay, now pick it up and take it to base, right? No, they go after nearby pellets instead that aren't even the same color, so they don't get the bonus. It's horrible. And we see our rocket part getting back to our rocket. So, that's a good sign. Ooh. This should light things up. No more candles for me! Wow, that's... wow, you're getting that out of the way on like the second day. He only had one night where he had to use candles. That's not bad at all. Olimar's luck, man. Olimar's luck. Making our way over to yet another barrier where there are more Bulborbs behind it. Obviously, we just love murdering Bulborbs, so we have to get over here as soon as possible. I'm gonna leave my Pikmin there and go back to base and I suppose get these last few Pikmin here. Despite mentioning that they turn into flowers overnight so you don't need nectar, I'm completely ignoring my own advice. But hey man, we have 80 red Pikmin. I don't need to listen to my own advice. He says as he goes with them all in the water, they all drown, everyone dies. My clock has indicated the coming of noon. From now on, I must pay close attention to the sun meter on my monitor and choose my actions accordingly. So it is best for me to review my monitor's data. Okay, something I forgot to mention. Unlike the first day, every other day in Pikmin is actually timed. You have a certain amount of time to get whatever you need done for the day. On top of the fact that there's a 30-day limit, because that's as far as his oxygen supply can last. Well, not oxygen supply, but, you know, life supply. Yeah, life support can last. We're gonna be focusing on multitasking a bit, trying our best. Now, there's this curious little thing over here. It's a yellow one! A yellow cheapskate. Because it only dropped one sprout. One! Let's see what it is. The color is different, but it seems to be a Pikmin nonetheless. Okay, so now we're getting into the mechanic of different types of Pikmin. Aw, yeah. Press C to separate your different types of Pikmin. So, you see my massive red squadron over here. And then there's my one little yellow. working on popularizing its species. So the rest of this day is probably, admittedly, going to be quite a bit of building up yellow numbers. Because... yellow Pikmin are the only ones that can carry these peculiar stones, as Olimar puts it. Don't you dare. Oh wow, they actually went like one each. That does not happen incredibly often. Anyway, if you're wondering what these peculiar stones do, you'll have to wait a little bit. Because, I mean, it's a bit of a thing. And it exists. Okay, get past that though. Yellow Pikmin. They have a nice specialty that sets them apart from red Pikmin. In the form of this. Only yellow Pikmin can hold these stones. What do these stones do, you may ask? Read it and weep. They're bomb rocks! Explosives. They're junkies. They love nothing more than the sweet smell of gunpowder and destruction. The only thing that can satiate my thirst is my complete and utter bloodlust being fulfilled. Like that should just be some yellow. Anyway, I'm gonna throw this bomber out here. Oh gosh, no. Please. Yeah, that was a bad method. Right there. That was not a good play. Granted, I kind of saw a death coming in right there, but, I mean, on day 2, there's better ones. These buttholes right here. They try to eat your Pikmin. They burrow underground. They're all over here. It's terrible. Purple ones specifically, though, because they're the male jerks. Female ones really just do nothing. But, you know, you can kill them anyway. If you want. Sheer grubs, they're called. Just remember, the male ones suck. The end. Anyway, so we're gonna get our yellow Pikmin back over here, because as I mentioned earlier, repopulation is key. So, grabbing a whole stinking gigantic Bulborb will be beautiful. Meanwhile, I'll move the red squadron a bit, as they probably are intimidating the yellow Pikmin. Yeller. Now, you may notice, this is an object, and it exists! And I can throw my red Pikmin up here. Multitask! Oh yes. You can only have 100 Pikmin in the field at one time, because GameCube. But hey, that was very impressive. So that's cool. Now I'm going to pluck these yellow Pikmin, because to be quite honest, coming out here for some sprouts tomorrow does not sound like the best thing I've ever experienced. So, let's do that. Get that over with. Okay. Wrong button. Now, get these yellow Pikmin working on these pellets. I'll also just get them to some of these bomb rocks over here, because these are very good for... bomb rock Pikmin, actually kind of something else. But yes, blowing up walls is something you're going to be doing a lot of. So, you know, it's like, you better not have some sort of anti-bomb rock policy or something. Like, it's against my religion! Don't, yeah. Just stop playing right now. But, it's a good thing to do, though. Because, where it may not be necessary, they're very nice shortcuts. And, to be quite honest, a lot of the time they're necessary. Anyway, so, your Pikmin better be within reasonable distance of their bases, their onions, or they better be under your command. Because otherwise, by the end of the day, by sunset, they will be eaten by nocturnal creatures. It's not very pleasant. Losing Pikmin to that stinks. It hurts, and it makes me feel bad, and now I can't bomb this wall. This sucks. But hey, rocket part. Am I right? 2 in 1 day. This important part can detect the locations of other missing parts. Okay. This is a really good piece right here. Very, very good. So it does just what he said. Now, quickly, you can look at the map, and those stars are where the rocket pieces are. This is probably the single most helpful part you will get in the whole game. Easily. Although that probably, I said earlier in that sentence, probably did not help that scene very content. Anyway, we are 0 seconds away from sunset. So, Olimar over here with his Pikmin Battalion summons them to, well, doesn't summon them, but commands them to leave and go to their onions. Meanwhile, the yellows are just like running a marathon or something over there. Poor guys. Reds are sticking lazy. But we take off to escape the Bulborb behind the wall and the Bulborb not behind the wall. 2 days since impact. It appears that many of my ship's parts have landed in this region. If I can just recover the parts of my radar, I should be able to use my radar screen. How that would improve my chances. Then I'd only have to press plus to locate my parts. Fourth walls. Yet, there seem to be many hostile life forms here. If I'm attacked and my spacesuit takes damage, I must return to my ship. Okay, so what he says right there is true. If you have taken too much damage on Olimar's suit, it's like the least likely thing to go down in the game, honest. But if you feel like you have taken too much damage and you wanted to get healed, you could go right in front of this rocket, same place where your Pikmin go, to upload like the rocket pieces, and press A. You will get fully healed. Honestly, I almost never use it. I forgot it was there. But anyway, guys, that was day 2. Join back next time for more exploration of the Forest of Hope on Pikmin Day 3. See you later. Willingness 240 signing off.